You guessed it, we're not in Italy. We're in Florence, Arizona. Enjoy this little tour of the town from the backside. Oh, okay, so this isn't the backside. This is actually Main Street. I don't spend a lot of time on Main Street because I bet you there's a lot of videos of Main Street here, but I was just checking it out as we drove through. It's been about 20 years since I've been here, and it looks a little bit different, and I wanted to go through some of the alleys and, I don't know, just see some different things and show you guys a little bit of Florence from my perspective. So I'm gonna head down the alley here because I think you kind of get a better sense of a town when you go through the back alleys that haven't all been fixed up. But yeah, this town has been upgraded quite a bit. I want to go down that alley. Let me see if I can figure out how to get there. Oh, Silver King Plaza. So that must have been what once was the Silver King Hotel. That's the back side of it. And now it's pretty much office buildings. Here's a cool building. It's actually for sale. If anybody knows what this building was used for, let me know. That's pretty interesting. So I'm going to go up ahead to the next street because I think it's more of a residential street. $95. Kind of cool. This is kind of more like what Florence used to be like, places like that. Oh, there's the back side of that building. I'd say it needs a little work. Yeah, I always think the alleys are way more interesting. So let's go check out this alley. Here's the other part of that building that's for sale. Whoa, that would require a lot of fixing up. kind of gives you a better sense of how old this town really is. That brickwork was done probably, I don't know, even maybe before 1900, probably in the late 1880s. This is classic. But it's actually pretty quiet around here. That's all pretty new stuff. So now I'm heading toward Main Street. So here's from where we came in. I'll just head over here. Blue Adobe Reception and Event Center. Old Town Cantina. So it's easier to imagine what it would have looked like when you see streets like this. The homes were never really very big. People seem to like it when they see somebody recording for some reason. Well, let's just walk up here. An Indian motorcycle. When do you see that? That's pretty nice. Okay, gotta move on. Jesus Martinez House. Started it in 1872. Completed it in 1888. The U-shaped building had a traditional Sonorian flat dirt roof and central patio enclosed on three sides. By the 1890, the house was divided for use as a meat market, store, and residence. So no wonder it's so nice. And then about 1912, the hipped roof was added and the home was converted to a single residence. Nice. That's kind of nice. They made a community garden here. So this is what gardening looks like at the end of February in Florence, Arizona. I'm sure this is another historic building, and right now it's used as the senior center. I could probably go in there and visit with some people that would give me an earful. All right, now this church is a pretty historic church too. Now here's another example of adobe style building. That probably too was an older one that's been restored. All right, this is the historic church, the Assumption of the Blessed Mary Roman Catholic Church. So it was completed in 1912. The Church of Assumption is an example of the Mission Revival style. You see that around here. There was a church originally built in 1884, which burned down in 1889, and then they were able to build this one. Wonder if it's open. Probably not. All churches used to be open. Let me see. No, it's too bad. Would have been pretty to see the stained glass windows. But I can walk around here. Let's see what this is. In memory of the Cathamer family. This is really nice. This is all the stages of Jesus's life. I think I'm probably going backwards, but the Catholics have this as part of their regular service, where they honor all of the different stages. And most churches will have like stained glass windows. If my husband was here, he could explain all that. But anybody who's further interested could go online, of course, and read about it. I'm just going to show you a glimpse of it all. So right behind the church is the famous courthouse, I believe. And I don't know if I can get through that fence or not, so I think I'll just walk around through the parking lot and get you a closer view. Okay, why am I smiling? That's a fake clock on that courthouse. Yeah, it always says the same time, like about 11:46 or something. All right, so this is the old original courthouse. I imagine this would be the front entrance. Beautiful. Okay, so those buildings are right across the street from the courthouse. What do you think? Is it abandoned? Yeah, I'd say so. And then here's another restored building. A couple examples of traditional homes built in the early 1900s, probably 1930s. Okay, then there's the main street we drove in on. And I got to see if I can find my driver. And this is, let's see, what street is this? Is, oh, Bailey Street. That's the one I was on down there before we got to the church. All right, go through this bank parking lot and take a look down Main Street and see if I can find my ride. Oh, yeah, I see my ride. And here is Main Street, Old Main Street. And now you'll see just a series of interesting shots I took pretty much when we were driving. And these are some shots of the prison. Holds about 400 or 4,000 inmates, really large. Pinal County is the county seat in Pinal County, and the big prison. coming up is the historic Blue Mist Motel. Thought you might like to see it. It's a classic. Still operation. Yeah, I mean, it's still operational. Okay, I hope you got a better glimpse of some of the town of Florence, which you wouldn't normally see in YouTube videos, and certainly not in the travel videos. I always enjoy checking out the alleys and the backside. Now here's a few shots of what it looks like as you're heading out of Florence and going north toward Gold Canyon, and that's up Highway 79. Thanks for watching Travels with Lucky.